Good evening, everybody. I hope you are very well. Hello, Circular. Welcome in. First one in the early bird. I hope you guys are doing great. So I was out at my my 5-year-old swimming lesson tonight, and my wife was just like, "What are you looking at on your phone?" And I was like, "An animations tease was dropped, and it looks really bad. Oh dear, oh dear." So yeah, I was brewing about it all the whole time while I was out, and then. Posting something about it, and get to go live now and discuss it. So most people have probably seen the animations rework that they're proposing at the moment. And in fairness, they have actually said it's a work in progress, but it doth not look great. It kind of reminds me of an old animation, not animations. Was it one of the recall changes that they put out a load of animations at one point about something, and it looked absolutely awful, and loads of people were just like, "What the hell?" And they were like, "Yeah, okay, we're not going to do it like that." Kind of crazy. I'll actually just stop playing to make this change. 900 hours into the game, just for it to hit 1.0 and have them change literally everything when no one asks for it. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't really understand why they're suddenly like recooking up like the attachment system and all this other stuff now. I do think that is a bit odd. Like fundamentally as well, and not just like, oh, we're going to rebalance some of the attachments, or oh, we're going to add a new parameter. You know, that I could understand that if they were like, oh, we're going to add a new parameter. It's called balance or something. We're going to add that to the weapons so that you have to think about one extra factor. Like maybe, like sure. But they're like, oh, we're going to just like throw all of the ammo balance, not ammo balance, sorry, the attachment balance just out the window. For not really any good reason other than we don't like people using meta stuff. So now we're just going to make all the attachments basically the same. So now there's no choice. It's like, I don't think that's really the right answer, right? Like the right answer here is to make things differentiated, but in such a way that people want to use them in different situations for different things. Like I you know, my follow-up tweet that I did on that one about the first pass on the attachments was things like, you know, suppressors. So the main deal with this seemed to be about suppressors and people not wanting to use suppressors, or only wanting to use suppressors and not wanting to use muzzle brakes. And it's like, well, okay, first and foremost, like muzzle brakes are not good enough for recall versus suppressors. The suppressors are so comparable to muzzle brakes that you may as well use suppressor. Suppressor comes with a lot of advantages, the sound range thing for a start, and then the muzzle flash at the same time. And even with this rework, they still actually haven't fixed that, which is the core issue. Like, we were looking at it earlier. The best muzzle brake in the game combo for the M4 is like 12.5%, and the best suppressor is like 10.5%. It's like 2 recoil. It makes literally no difference. Like, if it was up to me, you'd make the best suppressor like 6 recoil over, like, total. And the best muzzle brake would be like, you know, 15 or something. Like, you need a wide gap. You need like 10% or something to make it actually worthwhile. But irrespective of that, like, if you're going to have a game with progression and stuff, you can't just like say, oh, we don't like metas, so we're going to take it all away. You need to add more factors. So for suppressors, you know, you could have a suppressor that only gives, I don't know, it only gives like 2% recoil, but it's the quietest. So then people are like, oh, maybe I want to use that actually, because it's like the range on this thing is really short. Like if you made, let's just make a stupid argument. For example, if you made one of the suppressors give no recoil bonus whatsoever, but it literally made your gun like make no sound, everyone would use it, just to prove the point, right? So if you make the buff strong enough, people will forgo everything else. Like that would be so absurdly overpowered that no one would use anything else. So there's a scale here, right? There's a scale here between, like, there's just not enough. They're not enough factors. This is what it comes down to with the balancing thing. So anyway, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, I will show you the. I'm going to keep this up because people are going to keep coming and asking about it, and we'll look at it multiple times. So this is the new reworked realistic non-linear aiming. So what you mean? So linear aiming, you'll see in the video. Linear aiming is where gun starts here and it goes tack 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 tack, and it goes in a straight line to your eye. I didn't actually hear if there was any sound on this or not. Oh no, I think it's just an ADS sound. Anyway. So this is the new one that they've got proposed. Yeah. Medium ergo. I'm sure most people have seen this, but we'll just look at it. Right. So this is what it is right now. That's how it is at the moment. And this is how it is for the SR2M right now. Is this not in yet? No. This is not in yet. So this is a proposal. So here's the new one. This is the high ergo one. So this is a vector. Like look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the way it tracks. Like, it's so weird. A lot of people have said as well that this is not even that. You know what? This is not even very good. One sec. I should have done this before. I should have actually like grabbed the video itself, but let me see if I can do that now quickly. Yeah, see if we can grab it like that. I'm going to use our Lord and Savior lossless cut. Much better than trying to use the Twitter version. Okay, so where's this then? In here. Actually, I'm going to rename this, otherwise it's going to be... Actually, no, I'm going to move it to my usual folder. Let me just do that. I'm sure I'll need to reference this at some point. Attachment... Not attachment. ADS changes. Animation. Alright. Lossless cut. Brilliant. This program's amazing, by the way. It's one of my favorite programs. Okay, so... Where are we then? So yeah, we were saying... So here's the animation for the medium one. So it goes... Basically what happens is... It goes... along like this. Down like this. And then up like this. So that's where it ends up, you see. So weird. So the reticle, like, it's supposed to end up there, right? That's where the center of the screen is. But as you aim, you can see how, like, dramatically off it is. And the thing is, like, I don't know, it's just weird. The thing is, this is just going to feel really bad to play. I think there's a lot of people who are discounting how bad this is going to be in the comments. I mean, I would say 90% of people are dunking on BSG. But the reason why this is not going to feel good is, I mean, for a start, right? So here, when it begins, your aim point is where the mouse is right now. Right in the middle of the screen. Here. This. That's where you're shooting on point fire. But then as you try to ADS on somebody, rather than it staying, you know, where you think it's going to be, it moves lower for no apparent reason by quite a significant margin. And then back up again. And it just feels like super, super weird. Hope pistols say snappy. Well, no, they're gonna get completely screwed because like this is the high ergo one. It's just got this weird, like every single gun has got this weird bounce on it. High ergo. This is what it is like now, right? And this is just so nice to play. My argument about this and the reason why this is bad is not necessarily the way it looks. It's going to be the way it feels. Because as soon as you're not in control of your character anymore, you feel like something is moving in a way that you're not controlling it. It's going to feel bad. And the reason why the recoil or the ADS feels good at the moment is because you're pointing in one place. And you're in point fire, and then you go to ADS, that point fire location doesn't change, and your gun just comes up, and you're doing the ADS, right? I press one button, which is right click, and that is going to make my character ADS after a certain amount of time. But this is like, it's moving my mouse without me moving my mouse. Same thing why foot shuffling should be in the game? Yeah, basically, because you have no control over your feet. So having your feet shuffle around. And you can have your feet shuffle around from an animations perspective for other people and whatever, or even yourself if you look down. But it shouldn't change like your aim position really. I mean, I care less about that because it doesn't matter too much. You can work around it, but there's nothing you can do to work around this. You can't like the only way you could do it is like move your mouse in the opposite direction. It's like the same argument as we had with the old recoil system, where it's like your PMC is auto compensating for the recoil, and therefore you need to anti-auto compensate for the recoil to counter what your PMC is doing so that you can then actually aim the gun. It's like so weird. It's just so weird. Yeah, the gun is already shouldered. Shoulder the gun. Yeah, so this is the thing, right? And this is what a lot of people have pointed out, that the gun is already shouldered. So like we're not actually shooting from the hip, right? We've been trying to teach the community about this for years. We're not hip firing. There is no hip fire in Tarkov. This is point fire. The gun is already in your shoulder as a you know, a human being, right? The model of a human being. The gun is already there. So you just need to lean your head in. That's all that happens. When you look at another player, that's all that happens already, right? They've already got their gun up. We don't have a low ready. It doesn't exist in Tarkov. So to move it and then put your head in, like it doesn't even make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. But I will say, so Nikita has said, and I said, like, use ETS, but it turns out he did actually post something underneath this, which he said, always wanted to have this approach to aiming in EFT, because right now it's unrealistic and linear. We will refine it more and test it first in ETS. My point is that even if it's unrealistic, so long as you feel in control as a player, it can still feel immersive, which is all that matters. As long as it's immersive, it doesn't really matter if it's realistic or not. Do you know what I mean? Right, let me read what some of you guys are saying. Yeah, not a fan of this idea, like it where it is now. Agreed. Proud of BSU proposing it instead of just dropping it. Yes, and they said it's going to go on ETS as well, which is good. So that is good. Yo, I'm focused. What's up, man? Don't you think ADS don't have to be real? No. It just needs to feel good. It doesn't really matter if it's like realistic or not. It just needs to feel good. You just need to feel in control of your character. That's all. As long as you feel in control of your character, the world is believable. Because like you can't control an entire human body with a mouse and a few buttons on a keyboard. It's just not. There's a layer of abstraction that needs to take place between the player and the character that's being simulated in the game if you want it to feel realistic. Something feeling realistic and something being realistic aren't necessarily the same thing. Like immersion is what we're after. And adding in movement that the player didn't input causes a dislocation that makes people... It pulls you out of the game because the player's controlling itself in a way that you didn't actually ask it to. Right? Like you all you really want is to be able to map the things that you want to do in the game. That's why I argued for ages about removing the sprint slide thing, because it was basically just a newbie trap. It's just annoying. And they have actually got rid of it now. It makes sense for overly low ergonomic weapons. I'll take this over Overswing. I actually would agree with you on that. I actually think this is better for Overswing than Overswing. So yeah, you could have... I don't know why I closed this. I don't know why I closed this, to be honest with you. I need to keep this open. Yeah, so you could have, like, it doesn't actually look too bad for, like, this. Wait, that's the old one. Where's the oh, here it is. Yeah, like, it's not actually too bad for these guns. I mean, it makes these guns even worse. Like with the SVD. Like, it sort of makes sense, right? The gun's really heavy. It's not very ergonomic. It's an absolute beast to use. Okay, maybe, right? Like, it's more realistic than Overswing just is kind of annoying. Because this is how it is right now. Like, it's slow, but it's still pretty on target. It's just, it's up here that it feels really bad. I mean, they say medium ergo, but like this is an M4. And it just looks absolutely horrible. And they say medium ergo, but this is like, what was this? Like a VSS or something? AS-FAL? I think it's an AS-FAL. Like, what the hell? Like, it's mad. This is crazy. To do this and then to have it like, what have they got here? A vector? To have it on the vector? Like, my god. Yeah, I could agree with it for these things. I would, as a replacement for the Overswing system, I'm actually into that. That makes sense. Realistic doesn't hold water for me unless the implications everyone's thinking about is to stock the gun in others. Just avoiding making a low ready state, yeah. Hey, saw the post. I say this feels exactly like old, terrible recoil. I understand what the kid's going for, but unless you crank up a skill association with it to make a major difference really quickly, it feels bad. Yeah, I agree. It's so dramatic. Become less realistic, something small like a vector would not be so clunky, indeed. Yeah, I've never aimed like that, yeah. And this is the thing, like, even the realism guys, and I've rarely seen the community this in this much of agreement. It's rare to see the community pull together like this. You've got the gameplay guys who are saying this looks awful, and you've got the realism guys saying, I don't shoot my guns like this. Which is crazy. It's like there's so many of the people who would normally be on like the realism angle. There's a small minority of people who are like, yeah, this looks cool. And then most people are either split into this looks terrible for the game, and this is also not realistic either. I'm in the minority that actually likes it. What do you like about it? What do you think is good about this? From what perspective is it that you like it? I'm interested. There's a genuine question. I'm not no hate. I'm just intrigued. The return to neutral and everything, especially the LMG, is ridiculous. Why is that an upward bump to lower the gun? I don't know. Yeah, if it's supposed to be shouldered already, I don't really know. For newbie shooter IRL, they'll have this kind of swing up and wiggle trying to get on target. If you've done any competition or a good amount of practice, you'll overcome this quickly. Did they push the scope forward for this? It's not on the mount. What do you mean? Well, the SVD has two mounts, doesn't it? The SVD's got the... It's got the SVD mount, and then it's also got the other one. And I'm not sure, actually. I think it's just on the other one, I think. I don't understand why PMC is reshouldering the weapon. Like, what the hell? Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, even like, do you know, like what's really crazy is, do they swap between them on this one? Like this little shudder is just so odd. This is the current one, and this is going to be the new one. Like, what is this little shudder about? I don't understand. It's so strange. Like, if you look, so that's 1, 2, 3. But like, he lifts the whole gun. Like, there's the aim point here. Yeah, it is actually like the old recoil system, but in like a weapon animation, oddly. So the aim point was here, then it goes down there. Like this, it's wild, the dislocation, and then it pulls up and over. It overshoots and then comes back. Like, oh my god. I don't shoot real steel. My AG is about 6-7 kilos. I can shoulder it from low ready and find the dot without weird wiggle like this. Especially if you're PMC, right? This would be cool if it was tied to an aim skill or something, but that would just nerf the Timmies over everyone else. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Don't know about that. I'm not sure. I've spent hundreds of hours in aim training to make my aim in games good. This completely nullifies your personal skill. I mean, your personal skill is fine once it gets to this point. It's just you've got, so we say like the high ergo one, right? This is normally how I do some of these experiments, by the way. So we go, well, we can even do it this way, actually. We can get it to count for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like, that's actually wild. 266 milliseconds to get the delta point on target. Like, 16 frames at 60 FPS. That's absolutely mental. And that's the highest ergo one they showed. Yeah, it's not that the gunplay needs a rework. It's in a pretty good spot. I agree. I think this is what's mad. It's like a lot of people agree that the game's in a quite good state when it comes to gunplay. But the gunplay's really, really good. Yeah, I wonder how big of an impact it would have on combat dynamics. Point fire will be a must, and ergo only for noise mitigation. If they implemented this, I mean, you'd still ADS for certain encounters, but it just means any like rapid swapping to ADSing is just like not going to happen. Possible they're just stirring the drama pot to get people talking about the game again. I mean, it worked. If that's what they want, it's worked. I'll never understand realism explanations in game design. I understand it as a baseline. So you say, okay, we're taking the system, we want it to feel like a real thing. But then the route to that is not like making it a one-to-one mapping, right? It's like, how do we get this on PC in a way that feels the most realistic, which is what immersion is about. That's why we've always talked about this immersion stuff for a long time. Because that's what we really want. We want immersion. We don't need one-to-one mapping for realism. We need immersion. We need it to feel like we're actually there. We need it to feel like the character is under our control, like it's actually us, and that it's not a disembodied, series of 3D assets that are held together with a set of rules and being controlled by an XYZ coordinate on our mouse. We want it to feel real. And realism and actually, like, you can be grounded in realism and then make gameplay decisions that are unrealistic, but make the game feel amazing. Okay. Yeah, I'm just basically like rolling my scav because we've got a will as well. You know what? This is a perfect PMC hunting kit, actually. Let's go see if we can hunt a PMC. Any hype for Grades in Warfare? Yeah, I think the next patch is going to be awesome. They're slowly rolling out these dev blogs, and once they're done with them, I think I'm going to make some recaps. I'm definitely going to be playing it when it drops. God. He looks like a scav, doesn't he? Annoying. Never spawned with a drum. Broken scav gun. Looks so goofy. I should have heeded the scav's warning more. He knew he was in there. Ugh. I don't think it's unsalvageable. I just feel like people overreact, but it needs a lot of work. Agree. Agree. Realism has its limits, of course. Of course. I don't think this guy's particularly... Yeah, he's pretty new. That's fun. Thing is, the performance guys are doing other stuff. I wonder if they'll be getting rid of Overswing. It's a very good point. It's a very good point. Maybe I'm going to note this down, actually, because... let me just move this out of the way so it doesn't keep flashbanging us. What about Overswing? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I'll write that down as a note, because I'm actually in the middle of a video about, like, upcoming stuff, so I'm going to add this in, presumably. I was going to release it today, but then I actually kind of, like, ran out of... I kind of ran out of time. Did you turn the D2 rat from yesterday into a clip? Not yet, no. It will be, but not yet. Please. Define Overswing. Yeah, so Overswing...
Thanks for all the wisdom, good 07.
Overswing is this. Hey, Jake. Thank you, mate. Overswing is this. So when your gun is too heavy... I'm not moving the mouse, by the way. That's Overswing. This thing. So people are considering whether Overswing could be replaced by this new mechanic, which I actually wouldn't be against, because Overswing's just really annoying. So basically it happens when you're... If you want to get really technical about it, it happens when you're... I wonder if I've actually got a way to... I don't know if I have it saved. Anyway, it's basically when your character... when your weapon has too much weight and not enough ergo. The SVD suppressed always has Overswing. There's like a chart. I wanted to show this like nice chart of it, but I don't think I've got it to hand. What actually if I've got... I wonder if I've got a... Yeah, here we go. This is like the old calculation that was done a long time ago. So this is on Desmos, and I can't remember where this is now. But it's basically it's this. This is the chart for it. So you've got weight up this side, right? And then you've got ergo up this side. And then if you're underneath it, if you're underneath the chart here, so the more ergo you have, the more weight you can get away with. I don't know why this is so well. You're not gonna have a 50 kilogram gun. But yeah, so like you can get away with 8 kilograms if your ergo is 70, you see. But on the SVD, obviously you can't do that. Most of the time, you're in this regime where you can't really get away with anything over 6 kilograms because that's like 50 ergo around that boundary. So as long as you're underneath this line on the chart, you're okay. And the lighter the gun is, the less ergo you need to get away with it, right? Does Overswing happen when your gun's ergo and weight is low or high? Well, so you can see here, it's this area. So Overswing happens in this area, this top area. So either it's a combination of high weight and low ergo, but it's mainly weight. As you can see, this thing is almost exclusively weight sensitive. It's got a bit of ergo component going on, but it's mostly weight. Like a 10 kilogram gun, no ergo is going to save you. You're still above the line. So, whereas like with 6 kilograms, like, yeah, you can save it with ergo, but only just over 50 ergo, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, M1A is really heavy. Yeah, so the M1A ends up being in this like, because like this SVD, for example, that we just looked at, this thing is 7.7 kilograms. So that puts it, there's 8, there's 6. So it puts it like here on the chart. So you need like 68 ergo to make it work. You just can't get that on the SVD. Not with the suppressor on. There's just no way. Like, how are you going to make 50 ergo? This thing is probably this is as ergonomic as it gets as well. You got this thing on. I mean, it's got even worse now because of the attachments that they changed, but. So yeah. What's up, GB? Hey, Asato. Saw you live. Want to thank you for the video and the new attachments. I'm sure there's more to come with all the changes in the works. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's already changed since my video, which is annoying. The suppressors are still the same, basically, except they obviously got rid of the SR25 one that I talked about. They changed a couple of the grips, but I mean, broadly speaking, it's roughly the same. But they made some changes based on what I'd said already. I did actually go through and reconcile some of my stash earlier, which is quite nice. Which ended up with me getting a good like 3 or 4 mil bump to my cash. Ooh. I just sold off a load of random crap that I wasn't actually using, and kind of reconciled some of my thick cases and stuff. It's quite good because I was just like I'm just like constantly running out of space, but not because I've got space limitations, because I'm like lazy more than anything else. Oh, I've got propane in here. Weird. Anyway. Okay. So today, like, we're just going to be continuously talking about this stuff, but what we do need to do is we need to go and get this Willer's wallet. That's the one thing that we need for Kappa. What guns do you think we should use today? We used the AK-308 yesterday. Are there any interesting weapons that we should use? What do we think is good after the changes? I'm still not 100% sure. I feel like maybe the Val and the VSS and things like that are probably okay now, right? Because they didn't change very much, I don't think. Mutant, it's not good, but use it for fun. Any checking my suppressor? Well, I haven't talked about the Sacco, so I imagine not. No, it's still -2. I haven't talked about it yet, so there you go. MCX still shreds. It's probably still okay. If Nikita wanted the ergo to feel realistic, implement low ready, high ready, and stamina decrease when point firing. It's still dumb for a PvP game, but it's still way better than whatever it's meant to be. Maybe. Do you think the higher ergo non-buffer tube stocks are good for the SVD now, like the M7A1 PDW and the Viper? I mean, to be honest with you, they were always quite good. I don't know why I was using this one. I was just messing about. I often use the Viper, to be honest with you, because like 111 recoil on the SVD versus 121. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Or 118 or whatever it's going to be. It doesn't really make any difference. But also the thing about the SVD is that if you're going to do this, you may as well just use it loud. Like there's literally no point using the suppressor. Like if you're going to use the suppressor. I've kind of come to this realization really with the SVD that if you're going to use the suppressor, you kind of may as well just do this. Like it doesn't make it literally makes no difference. And so usually it's actually quite light. And then just use the SVD low mount and just, you know, blast people out, like whatever optic you want. That's it, and just put a 20 mount rounder in it. Like there's really no advantage to doing anything other than this, to be honest with you. If you go unsuppressed, then yeah, you can mod the thing out, I think. If you really want to. This is a preset that I've got that I was using for a bit just to get like a high ergo one. This is like as high ergo as you can go. Well, it used to be anyway. I think it probably still is. But yeah, like because the recoil number doesn't really matter. Once it's over 100, it's just a lot. Run the Val. Yeah, we could do reserve. Like I'm playing reserve because that's where the mark rooms I've got the keys for those mark rooms, so we can go do that. But I think the Val's quite good now, right? I'm not sure how much ammo I've got for this though, because I can't make it. I guess I could probably make SPP. Well, no, could I make PAB 9? I think I might be able to make PAB 9. Yeah, I can actually. It's a pretty easy one too. Just 3 greens. Maybe we should make some. It only takes an hour. Get 100. Do you have a mod 4? I have one. I have one that I crafted. I kind of want to keep it because I don't have another way of getting another one. Just in case I need to test it or like showcase something for it. I don't have another one. I crafted one at Christmas, so I don't really want to run it. It's a bit like the TK whatever. Like, I don't have another one of those either. Without doing that, I haven't done the quest yet, so I don't have a way of getting another one. Buy SP6 on ref? I could do. I'm not really farming BPs at the moment, or the GPs, because I'm not really playing Arena, so I'm sort of a bit coy about it right now. But anyway, I've got a bit of SP6. I've got quite a bit of BP actually, because I've not really used the not really used this. What's SPP? Is it SPP? This is like our filler, right? Can't buy. Can you buy this anywhere? Well, you can buy SPP. Okay. SPP is not like awful. It's like 35. It's like M856A1. It's okay. It's like a filler ammo. Just fill like the 2 spare mags with it. BP is an absurd bullet. Yeah, it is. Yeah. BP's jokes. Look at this. 58, 54. Like, whoa. Good for reserve. Get rid of that. Yeah, in my experience with the Val, like you don't need to do anything with the Val. You only do anything with it if you feel like it. Like, you actually just don't need to. And then I'll probably take... Well, given we could make Pab 9, I'll probably take a little bit of it. Okay, and then... Yeah, so we're really just going to be running mark rooms to try and find the Willer's wallet. It's the only item I need left for Kappa. We got to Mr. Fence. Actually, I should collect some of these things, but yeah. Collector, so we need literally this. Just this. I won't want my other dailies. Let's just have a quick look at these. You never know when you're going to suddenly get one in the rewards as well. Police cordon. Nope. What's this? Gunsmith 23. Yeah, I haven't done this. You don't need to do that. And then what's this one? Yeah, we don't get anything good for that either. I don't really care. Axel's quite critical right now. Yeah, M80A1. That's the one that I've got most of. I've got loads of M80A1. That ammo is amazing. But they have kind of made all of the guns for that quite bad. I haven't tried the MDR since the changes. Did they nerf the MDR at all? I should actually go and check. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe I'll just open this build. 96. It's actually maybe slightly better than the 308 now. What about the Scar? Because the Scar... still good recoil, 86. I mean, that's not the play anymore. 41.6, 86. We want to go with this guy. 1.6. Yeah, I mean that's a lot lighter. I don't know if this. I'm not sure if this will hit on the overswing, but I don't know. Scar's probably quite good because it's got its own like special set of parts. And then you need to go with like, well, they're all basically the same. Look, it's like you look through them and they're like, it doesn't make any difference what you do really. Like, it just makes no difference. You just pick any grip. It really doesn't matter. Anyway, let's head into raid. Yeah, MDR's barely changed because the base stats are so low. Yeah. Oh, great. It's going to be an absolute, like, mess on reserve. Ooh, Bitcoin. Could reroll the dailies? I actually could. I even have 2 rerolls for free. I'll do that on the next one. Mod 4 is a great budget gun when you have it unlocked. Ammo is the only issue. What do you need for it again? What's the quest? It's called... who gives it? Who gives that task? Is it a Jaeger one? It's not this. I can't remember what it's called. Do I have it? Yeah, 29 by 39 kills over 50 meters. What's it like? What does it come after though? What's it called? What's its name? Goals and means. I think I do have that actually. The Overswing chart. Goals and means. This guy comes after getting acquainted in guns with 15. Okay, I definitely do have it then. So there you are. That honestly sounds so frustrating. It used to be 100. 50 meters isn't too bad. What's the time on that for... What's the, like, travel time? Oh my god, you get into raid so fast. Don't even have time to, like, talk about anything. Damn. 50 meters? Like, 300 meters per second? Okay. So, okay, we're up at dome. Well... Do I just go backwards through dome? I probably do, don't I? We'll just hit the safe and then we'll go backwards through dome. Oh, a lion. Run a bit of this. Okay. Just cut a lion around with us, why not? Muzzle velocity makes it drop pretty hard. Yes, but if you've got it 0 to 50 already, then it should be on point for 50, you see. So that's not... It's bad once you get over 50. So it's exaggerated when you're, you know... Oh god. It's exaggerated when you move away from the zeroing amount. But I would say, because it's designed to be fired at, you know, at subsonic speeds anyway, it means it's kind of alright at those ranges, because the bullet is subsonic and the gun's 0 to being subsonic, so it's actually kind of alright. Let's do a quick check through here. See if we get any bro items. There are some good items down here. Tech items. You can get them sometimes. Okay. I died to some like random guy down here earlier. The other day. Yesterday, I say. The other day. Literally yesterday. So we've got to actually check our corners. I died to a guy either like, wasn't there. He was in here. He was either sat in that corner there, or he was sat here. He must have been here. And then killed me from there. Yeah, I died to some guy doing that yesterday. It was annoying. Wait, did I buy... I don't think I bought this one, did I? No, I've only got the ones down here. Unfortunately. I reckon there's going to be a lot of people hunting. Gluey and Co, or at least I think they probably will be. Well, we'll try this one first. This isn't the Willer's Wallet one. This is the tech room one, but we'll try it nonetheless. Just see what we get. I still need Coftums for Lightkeeper if I'm going to do him later, which I need to. So we may as well come in here and see if we get something good. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Oh, I love a good bullet crack bug, don't you? It's my all-time favourite. All-time favourite. We've got another Val. 5,000, 75k. I think this room kind of sucks, if I'm honest. Oh. Intriguing. Anything else good in here? I don't think so. We got our coftum, so I'll take that out. If we can. Don't get ratted on the way down. Someone hasn't snuck in here, but in between me coming through and coming back down again, which is possible. I like the fact they got rid of the slide move. It still plays the audio. But you don't actually get blocked by it anymore, which is quite nice. So that was me opening the doors earlier, so it's probably alright. But we'll see. Or they're further down in the ratacombs, if it is anybody. But you literally said yesterday, like, oh, there's no point looking out for the rats in D2 anymore because it's so late wipe, and then immediately died. That was so funny yesterday. Genuinely hilarious. What's up, High Speed? What's up, man? Started with assessment 1, first time ever. Nice. Good luck, good luck. Might as well get RBBK if you're on a PKBM since they're so close. BK is much better. Yeah, when I last looked, it was like 4 mil though. I should just buy it. But I should just buy it. For the love of God, Giga, please, can you do anything not to let them add the weird gun sways? Yeah, I know. I know. It's bunk, isn't it? It's bunk. Cap required? Not yet. We need the Willer's wallet. It'll pay for itself. Yeah. It was like 4 mil. We'll check today. I mostly was hitting the other one in the corner, which is quite good. Also, you can sell it once you get Willer's. True. Or I just keep it. I don't really care. I've got 30 mil anyways. 20 hits I did in that room past week. Got 1 Bitcoin, 0 labs cars. No Red Rebels. Nerfed the shit out of it. Yeah, the dorms marked is not very good. In my experience. The animations are a thing. They are indeed. Where can I find the animations teaser? Here. I have it right here. Because I figured we were probably going to be looking at it a lot while it loads out of Raid. Analog, thank you for the Prime. Swiney-san, thank you for the Prime as well. My friends, look at this. Look at this. Medium ergo. What is this? This is an AS Val. Look at this. Look at this. I got a black from Dorms Mark the other day. Okay. You'll never beat the one that I had the other day. The one reserve marked room. The one in the corner next to railway station. Like, my God. Yeah, this is it. This is what it is now. This is what it looks like right now. So this is the new recoil. This is the new, high ergo animation. Look at that. High ergo as well. They should at least get rid of it for high ergo. Hi, Yoga, looking through a scope. Like, look at this. It's so bad. Lost will point shooting, no time to ADS when you're surprised. Exactly. Yeah, the principle of this is fine. As a lot of people were saying that, like, they should replace the... So, like, I think high ergo guns should look like they do now. And then this is like the new low ergo. That's the old one. This should replace the overswing. I'm actually in that camp. Yeah, the animation makes no sense. The PMC holds the gun shouldered, exactly. It's what a lot of people have said. And you be talking about this? It's very important. Very important. Been having good luck on streets lately. 2 violet, 2 yellow, and a black from half an abandoned factory key. That's pretty good. I thought Dorms was done for the other day. Got a tiger, green, violet, and a blank RFID. Yeah, that reserve one I had the other day was insane. I got a key tool. So it was key tool, 3 injector cases, and Lab's red card. I don't think I've ever hit a marked room with that much juice in it before. It was absolutely mental. It was like proper streamer loot. I've never seen anything like it. I was like, what on earth is going on? Literally like 3 injector cases on the floor. Like, oh my god. And I think we totaled it all up. I think it was 2.1 mil. I think it was 2.1 mil, all in all. Yeah, this is just SP5. Just can that. Fine. So let's go. Just drink our water over here. So I think most people are on reserve. Most people are going to be after Gluey, I would think. So we can probably get the rooms. So what's the other one then? I've got... Yeah, I've got PK... Oh yeah, we need to get rid of this, don't we? Fragman. We've got PKPM, PKPTS... RBVO, and then we need RBBK. I think now that we end up making so much money out the other one, I think we'd probably just buy it. RBBK marked. 3.8, 3.2. Is that worth it? That the 600k? What's that as like a percentage? It's like 3.8. Oh, I guess it's easy. Divided by 10, it's like 380. It's like this per hit. So 760. That's not actually enough. It's not enough. Okay, now we got them all. Now we got them all, baby. And the Dorms one in here too. Dorms, RBVO, PKPM, PKPTS, RBBK. And we got another one of these. How many of these do I need? So, the SIG SGC10. You need quite a few. I've been desperately trying to get them out of the Scav case for ages, but so I gave the one to Peace. Yeah, you need loads. I gave the one to Peacekeeper already. They need to give 1 to Lightkeeper, and then you need to give another 4 to Lightkeeper, I think. And I've got 1 in each of these mannequins hidden away so that the game doesn't think I've got one. I'm trying to like abuse the mechanics around the around the cultist circle. Ooh, the cultist circle's back. Okay, we'll grab that in a second. Piece of RAM, which we will then use to buy one of these. And restart it. Let's see. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. 3 CPU fans! Hooray! Hooray! This is because I've got my Bitcoin farm, which I needed 3 more of these for Solar Bar. Okay, so at least that's clear now. I probably should have gone and farmed the CPU fans so that I didn't have that in my loot pool, but I didn't do that. So now we are finally out of it. Very peanut hooray. Well, it's a sort of sarcastic kind of hooray, isn't it? So I guess... Kinda. Ooh, 6 hour again. 6 hour again, though, my friends. Pretty tasty. Yeah, I was like grabbing these, so I've got like a whole bunch of Bitcoins in here. I think I've got well enough to fill out my thingy bob. I think I've got 50 or something. 6 hour? Well, we will see. It should be something good. Should either give me one of those. So anyway, so that gives me, so I've got 3 and then another 2. So actually probably, you know what, I probably have enough. I could probably hand them in now. Finally. Do you need them for the hideout as well? So network provider 4. Key to the tower 1. And Lend-Lease Part 2 1. So I did that one already. Yeah, so I've got 5 of them. So I should just be able to hand them in. And then for the intel, have I got like... Oh, you need them finally made for this too. Oh god, you need finally made this. You need 8. You need 8. Why do you need 8 of these damn things? These things are literally the bane of my life every wipe. Why do you need 8? Sucks, man. So annoying. Why do you need 8 of them? It's like so unnecessary. Because you need all of that stuff if you're going to do the good endings, I think. Lighthouse, jail. I'm just running these desperately, and then this stupid reserve room. Try and not get screwed by this bloody item. It's like so annoying. Anyway, let's get back into raid before I despair any further. Let's get rid of some of this junk first before we do anything else. How much are they going for? It's pro kills. Quite a lot, I think. Got 2 lying around. Took a UV lamp from the thing. A lot of this stuff I'm just like selling at this point. What caps go for? Like 10k. Lion. That's just a sell to therapist, I think. Yeah, same as this. And then what's Sprat's worth? 25,000. Why are they worth so much? Weird. Sodium, what's that worth? These things are often like the barter stuff. It just means that they're worth quite a bit. So, well, these are based on the price of sugar. Dump that. Bleach is not really worth anything, I don't think. It's for Ratnik helmets, but no one cares about that. Crackers are always worth about 12k for no apparent reason. Because you can craft them into like random things, 2 chonkers and stuff. And put a roller out as well. And you know, I think Therapist probably buys those for more. That's about the same, isn't it? Boot the same. Okay. Trying to keep my stash under control at least a little bit. Right. So we've got all of the cards now. So we can go wherever we like on this map. You'll need 40 for the story. Yeah, I've got more than that now already. Beef, they've Ubisofted the ADS time. Why would they do that? It's so bad. It's so bad. RBPKPTS is so good for this. I think I've run that. I can't see. Can't see into the thing. I've run it a few times, but I literally just did. We got one out of there now. The room with the black keycard safe on streets has been good for finding costumes. Which one's that one? Which one's that? The black keycard safe. I want a prestige, but the thought of lighthouse and bolt action tasks again banishes those thoughts quickly. Yeah, I'm not going to prestige. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait until we get seasonal. Once we see the seasonal accounts coming through. Cardinal apartment. Is that the one above? So is that the one that's like... It's directly opposite arch. It's like the little staircase opposite archway. Is that what you mean? And it's in it's kind of got like almost a little like entrance. Okay, it gets boring if you don't prestige. To be honest, not for me, because I don't grind like 8 hours a day. So for me it's fine. Like I spend most of my time like analyzing, making YouTube videos, and then as you can see I'm only just getting Kappa now and it's like March. So by the time that I've done the story, you know, the wipe won't be that far away. Because a lot of Tarkov is about the time investment, right? And if you only play 10 to 15 hours a week, which is what I do, after the wipe kind of period. After the first 2 weeks, I really scale it back. I don't play that much afterwards. Proof load times came like a week after I got Savior and stopped playing. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Ah. Okay. Nope, wrong side. Yes, we all hope it's a joke, this Nikita post. We really do. Okay. Right. Carrying taking stuff. Ooh, that's slightly awkward, isn't it? What else we got? Tea rounds? Go away, get out of here. What else we got? Laser match. I need to get rid of all the stuff from the circle because oh, key tool. It's worth more than docks, I think. The hell? The MP9 in the bag folded. Yeah, I mean, I will do in a minute. I mean, I'm not even going to take it with me. Oh god. Oh no, this is bad. Damn it! That was so close. So close. I got caught by a tiny piece of shrapnel or something from the grenade. Those guys got shreked though. Oh, crazy fight? Yeah, that was insane. Damn, son. Damn. I mean, the stuff we got actually just pays for the whole thing. Which is kind of nuts, but... Yeah, when I lost the thorax, I was just like, I'm actually shafted now. I'm like really, really shafted. I didn't apply the I didn't apply the like Zagustin fast enough. I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be okay. I didn't realize how close it was. We lost head and thorax at the same time, which is like really unfortunate. Imagine getting a Willers and then those three come around. Yeah, at least there wasn't a Willers in there. I was quite pleased with those two guys, though. I was like, we just need to take this fight immediately. There's no way out of this other than just immediately taking the fight. Like, I'm going to get destroyed otherwise. Like, one of them will, like, sit outside, and then they'll have a nade, and then one will go out through the thing, and they'll be shooting me through the wood. Like, it's just going to be rubbish. It's a shame that we didn't get that, because I think I've got another... do I have another one? No. Okay, well, because you need a found and raid one if you want to do that random quest. So I was thinking like, oh, I could do that. I could do that quest, but what's the regular price of these? Because these are not selling. Are these just too cheap, or are these the right price? Still looking for Willers? Yeah, I am. Yeah. You need 2. I know. Oh, it's because that's the trader price. Okay. Love YouTube gun videos on gun builds and meta shifts. So you consider doing some loot guides. I did do a long time in the past, but I don't think they're really worth doing anymore. I just don't think they are. It's difficult to get the traction that I want to get on them. How did I have this organized before? I can't even remember now. Can a sick not replace a doc's case? What do you mean? If you want to hold all the items, you have to have both of them because the docks doesn't. They're not 1-for-1. Annoyingly. Oh yeah, it's the TIG splint, wasn't it? Maybe I should just use a normal splint for the moment. Because if I'm taking stuff out of my case quite a bit. Yeah, TKPD is kind of garbage without 733. Yeah, but that's the thing. I just kind of want to have it unlocked. You do need 2 of them, yeah. Well, maybe we just sell this straight to the trader then. There's not really much point having it, right? Will they sell for this? Will people buy them for like 2 point something mil? Someone just bought all those other ones for some reason. What's the what do they normally go for? I'm actually not even sure. Oh, there's no chart on. 2.5 mil is pump and dump prices. Normally go for about 1 mil. I hard doubt they sell. You might get lucky if you put it in for like 19. Like that. What's this worth? That barter's worth. I'm just looking at Tarkov.dev. I can't be bothered to calculate it. Maybe I should help my extras. I'm just intrigued to see if there's any others that come up. It's not actually coming up for some reason. So 199. So you don't. The thing is, you don't want to get caught under these. You kind of want to see evidence of one of them going. And we want it to be low enough that people think, oh, I should buy one. I sold one 2 weeks ago for 199. The average free price just over 1 mil. That's fine, but in price spikes, I think sometimes you can get lucky, can't you? Maybe what we'll do is we'll do a raid and we'll come back and see if it's changed. Can't believe the guy killed me with that grenade. That was like that's probably lame. Do I just not have any slavers? I might not. I actually don't have any. Need to do more of these barters, don't I? Or we just buy them at this point. Or need to buy some more of these too. Black head plays a role. I mean, you just take any damage, right? From the grenade and you die. I was just surprised it hit me in the corner. Maybe I should have laid down. I think it's, yeah, any damage and you're just done for. If you're within the blast radius. I was just surprised. It depends what kind of grenade it was, to be honest. I do think, though, I did, because my head was blacked, so it meant that I did actually take a good smack to the noggin. Which means that one of these boys with my old level 5 forehead was doing a lot of work. It did actually save me. Well, I have another... Wait, is it AS like that? Ah, I always think there's a hyphen, but there isn't one. Okay, so this guy, we could just do whatever, right? Maybe I'll put this on. I don't think you need to do this, but I haven't tested it for a bit, so you may as well. It makes you feel better about life. This one you can't put the thingy bob on that, so. Yo, uncoordinated. Thank you for the tier 1. Okay, yeah, so we'll top that guy out. Take 15 of those. And that can be in these two. And then we'll pop the pro stuff in here. Pab 9 versus a bit of BP. The BP is what does the shredding. The shredder. And this is the one we can buy. Buy more of it while we're here. Okie dokie. So yeah, I was like, because the guy was like shooting through the door. I was like really worried about. I should probably take a bigger bag actually. One of these ones. Just want to be able to fit everything in if we're going to mark rooms. Okay. All right, I think we are ready. We got rid of everything else, haven't we? Got some rubles, got some bits and pieces. Fine, reserve, let's go. Yeah, the only unfortunate thing about this is that reserve's going to be kind of popping, but... Thank you for bringing me back to the game with you guys. I haven't played since 12. Patch 12. Yeah, 0.12. You guys are lifesavers. Thank you, no worries. No problem. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. You just had to blow on you at that point? Yeah, it was a shame. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, I'm definitely interested. So I think, where are they? The Grey Zone Warfare people? Because they're sort of gearing up for this like next patch, aren't they? Ah, we got a Nikita post actually. He says, guys, understood and got all the feedback related to the work in progress changes to aiming. Take it easy. There'll be another iteration and there'll be ETS test first. If you'll still not like it, then I will double down and add it ASAP. I'm just kidding. Just let it be seen and tested first with the new changes to balance it out. Hopefully it'll add more immersion and you'll like it. Don't worry, it's being done by a single team member and me. Please save yourself the time and effort and just don't implement this. Okay, sir. What are you working on? Mag loading animations and med items abort animation. It's always worth checking his replies. I don't develop the game solely on what my community asks. It's still a bunch of unfinished and planned stuff, hardcore experience for Tarkov concept. Okay, fine. Okay. Yeah, what were we looking at then? So we were going to look at Grey Zone. I'm quite excited for Grey Zone. I'm a long-term like bull on Grey Zone Warfare. I always have been. So I think they just did. Here we go. This one.
To Spearhead,
Jacob.
a massive new update coming to Grey Zone.
They've called it Spearhead. I think so. There was the thing that I'm most excited about. So new plate carriers, new MVGs. Like that's kind of whatever. Is this the one?
Fine-tuning your builds. We're also introducing...
Okay, this is patches. Fine. I thought maybe that's to do with the AI. Where is it? Where are the AI guys? What's this one? Low ergo.
And ergonomics now affect weapon sway, ADS speed, and...
See, look at this. This is good. So this is kind of what EFT should be doing, right? So like if you see that...
now affect weapon...
Oh wait, am I in? Oh, I'm in. Whoops. God, it's so unnerving being in so fast into the game. Jeez. Like, it's actually wild. I was like, wait, I can hear the reserve background noise. Like, what's going on? I thought the new patch was called Pinhead. What? Crazy counting good on people who bought it into PvP, so there's going forwards is PvE first. I mean... I think in terms of development, like it's going to be both. Honestly, I think it's going to be fine. I wouldn't worry. I think it's going to be fine. They know that the community, from the content creator perspective, lives and dies by the PvP angle. But I actually think I don't know. I think the PvE stuff will make the game like more interesting in many ways. Like the two game modes are the same, right? Oh no. Oh, this is why I don't use the freaking D-bal. I'm no good with swapping the modes on these stupid things. Much prefer the WMAX. But no, this I'll bring it up in a minute. But it's the I managed to get the laser on somehow. Whatever. The green laser is a lot less noticeable than the other ones, so we'll leave it on for the time being. But yeah, the AI like models that they're bringing in actually is probably one of the things that excited me the most, bizarrely. I heard grenades going off. I don't know whether it was. Maybe I just ignore the bunker and go up to. Now I can never remember which one this is in. Is the reserve mark room in this one, or is it in the other one? Oh God. Oh, it's the other one. Okay. I always forget. I can't. I don't come to reserve mark rooms normally. Well, that happened. That guy got styled on. Where did he even come from? I mean, the front plate does so much work, even from behind. That man isn't used to the changes yet. Rat County. Apparently so. Jeez. I don't know how I didn't die there. Look, I took the slap as well. Took some damage. I literally came from there. I just came from through there. Should probably repack actually. Let me repack this first before we go over there. It'll only end up being a bad time if I don't. Shoots 5 to 12, clearly missed. I mean, he shot me a lot in the armor. I've got a class 5 helmet on, effectively. Like, I got saved from a headshot with that. And then this took some damage. This took some. I think this took 1 shot. This looks like it took 2. I don't know what he was using. We'll see. We'll find out in a minute. Hopefully, as long as it's not another one. Mark 47 mutant. Damn, he had a classics plate on too. The PP ammo will do it, I think. We'll pack this one. Take his helmet. Get these, I guess. Okay. Well, I should probably take the helmet too, right? You got the gold, everything. Was you only shooting PP? I don't know. I don't know. Have a look at this. Hmm. That thing's all PP. Why raiders coming up here? Wait, is that raider or is it just a scav? Maybe it's just a scav. Anyway. Another on the ramp, you heard, do they? Okay. Whatever. We should just go so we can go and get the Wait, I was gonna the reason why I was here in the first place is because I was gonna go along the I was gonna go along the whole corridor so I could get to the other side, but I can't remember how you get from white to black through the tunnel system. Because where does that take you? God, I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. I don't usually come down in the tunnels for marked rooms. I usually like come in one particular place and then leave it at that. Oh, for God's sake. Down the ramp. Up the stairs. Maybe. Mutant probably died before the ADS time completed. Yeah, I typically tend to go this way, which is... This is usually what I do. Usually go this way. Metal stairs takes you hall with the marked room. Maybe we should have done that. We'll wait for stamina to come back, and then we'll go. Reserve bunker PVC still the best CQB ever since the Rune Factory? Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. This. If we want to talk about the animation stuff, we're just going to continuously talk about the animation stuff. I don't mind. Let's keep talking about it. HK416. A Vepper Hunter, which we'll put over here. What else we got? So we got the Vogue Thingy-mabob. We've got one of these. We've got a Red Flare. We've got a Vector. We've got a Teapot. I haven't looted this one for a long time. Is that... This is not it, right? That's not surely. Oh, got gold chain. What else we got? 10 rounds of Magnum buckshot. Oh my god. Is this really it? Couch cushions can hide things. Bad draw. That was pretty bad to me. No key tool, no card holder, just a HK416. Nothing in there. Nothing up there. Oh, it's pretty poopy, isn't it? It's pretty poopy. Got the killer. Little killer figurine. Okay, well, I've got like a lot of my stuff is boinked here, so I mean, we could go to the other one. What time is it in raid? 29 minutes. Is there a good way to get over to where I need to go? Not really. Scav or PMC? Scav, is my guess. We'll just go quiet, just to make sure. I've kind of given myself away with the laser. Almost certain it's a Scav. It is a Scav. I think we'll just reset this one. Just given we're quite close to the exfil. We're a long way from the other marked rooms. I could have checked the downstairs one for the costumes, but given that my plate's about half, I'm not really feeling it. Also, I kind of want to change away from this D-bal. I just don't really want the D-bal on. I get shot through the window. SAS drive. That'll give me a nice Thor pull. So I can do another... Another barter with Mr. Peacekeeper so I can shove it into the cultist circle. It seems to be the easiest way to get the 6 hours and the 14 hours these days. Good thing about reserve, you can always just reset. Yeah, and there's lots of places to do it. If you got Red Rebel, then it's easy peasy. Maybe awkward to answer, but how many points can a plate lose before it behaves as a class lower? About half. It's about 55%. Peacekeeper loves scanning your sus drives. Yeah, exactly. So the new animation has two flaws, Myers. First of all, it puts the reacting player like when being shot at even more at a disadvantage. Secondly, it doesn't make sense to wiggle your gun around that much as you're supposedly already running around with a shoulder gun. Correct. I agree with that assessment. Oh, I should have checked the other arm. Never mind. I think the guy was just using PP. Is a new thing in the game already? No. Thankfully, it's not in the game already. If it was, then it would be awful. Because, like, this thing is bad. Bad. It's not in the game. It's not in the game. Nikita's done an update and said, we just looked at this a second ago, but he's basically said, understood. Like, we got the feedback. It'll be tested. Let it, balance it out. Hopefully add more immersion. There's going to be another iteration and an ETS test. If you still don't like it, then I'll double down and add it. I'm kidding. So look, he's cool with it. Yeah, I think it's a waste of dev time. But also... I don't know, it almost feels to me like one of those things. It's like the other side of the... How to put this? It's kind of like the other side of the... Oh, the animation team don't do bug fixing. So what are the animation team doing then? Like, what animations are there left? Sort of almost feels a bit like that. So, like, maybe this is kind of what they've got to keep them busy. Yeah, so this guy's gun... Let's take it underway. I just want to see if it's got overswing on it or not. Found out you can use the long SAG AK handguard, put it on a gas tube, put it in a secure container, put 30mm mounts as well as tac device and foregrips. Yeah, some of those things are quite cool. They could work on ladders. Or some new guns, true. Yeah, so this is the issue with using this kind of like rifle, in my opinion. I mean, the guy was using PP, which is the reason why he died. But you're fighting. That's underweight, right? So you're fighting that against this. It's just so much easier to. Yeah, hard ergo. Yeah, it's what is it? 30 ergonomics. I mean, the thing is, you can't really fix this anymore. The long-barreled mutant isn't really fixable. I don't think. 3083. What does this get you? 3482. So the Ace SOCOM is better on this as well. Ace SOCOM is probably one of the best. I haven't looked at the mutant. Should we have a look at the mutant quickly? I'm trying to build up my heuristics with like all of these things because I've not actually looked at most of these guns under the new system. So there could well be surprising things about them. Okay, so let's have a look then. So stocks wise, if we look at the combos. So the best recoil is Colt 2 PS Gen 3, like we saw previously. I mean, I think this is the same as the others. So the next best Evo Ergo is Colt 2 SAS, yeah. Then CMMG B5. I mean, these are the same, basically. Carbine, whatever. CMG Dual Shock. That takes 2% recoil off, so it's fine. What's the next, like, standout one? ACS. So to get like a big step up in Evo Ergo, so you lose 3. You lose 3 recoil for the Ace SOCOM. You gain 14 Evo Ergo, which I think is worth it for most guns. Because the mutant's going to struggle with Ergo more than anything else. To get that, it's like if you put the bin Ergo in again at like 10, to get that you have to go down like a lot more on recoil, I think. Sorry, on Ergo. To get more than 14, let's say. Ah, it's gone in the wrong box. 14. You have to go down to 20. Or even 19.5 for the M7A1 PDW. Yeah, loud is the only way. So yeah, so what's the... Well, I guess, yeah, we could just do it this way, can't we? So then the pistol grips are basically all the same. You want the Ergo one, you pretty much just choose the skeletonized part 1 because it's so cheap comparison to all the others. This is like 0.4 less and 0.6 less on Evo Ergo. So you may as well just choose this because it's like 10k. There's no different uppers. Handguard situation. Get rid of that. So... yeah, it's basically this like Lancer thing plus the AFG M-Lock. Because the AFG M-Lock is god tier. Recoil is minimum is 4.8. So you're going to go for this, no problem. Then, yeah, long barrel, gas block. We'll try and make it... we'll try and make one of these work. These are so similar on Evo Ergo, you may as well choose the one with recoil. Then the muzzle brakes. So this is where it gets a bit tricky. So we do silent only. So this is why I always end up choosing the Thunder Beast these days. You don't necessarily get the best recoil. So PSQDC, you still get like 1.5 more, but I think that the Ergo swing is just like the Thunder Beast is like it's so standout better than these others, especially for 7.62 because the mini monster doesn't exist within this particular category. So this is suppressed, actually doesn't have overswing. Oh, I didn't even put the stock on. Whoops. I did the parameterization, didn't actually put the stock on. I wanted to. Yeah, so I would say you do 50 and 85. So we lose like... actually, this even... What stock did this guy have? Yeah, so you gain 20 ergonomics for losing 2 recoil, which I think on balance is pretty good. Well, that's not quite true. We'll do it and see what it gets to. Let me just remember what it was. So this is what it was before. Okay, so we're gonna go. What do we say? Ace SOCOM with the pad. This is already the meta one, so that's fine. You replace the growl with this. Not that it makes much difference. We've then got the Thunder Beast. I think that was it, wasn't it? That's basically it. You can't put drums on this guy anyway. Yeah, so the old one was 30 and 83. This one is 45 and 85. So you lose 2 recoil and you gain a bunch of ergonomics, and the weight is no greater. Like a tiny amount. 85 recoil is insane. It is pretty high. Like the minimum, what's the minimum now? If you just slapped the min on everything. That's the best you're going to do, 75. Yeah, so that doesn't even make any difference. 75 is the best you're going to get. So 85, I think, for actually making the gun usable. I think that's all right. So I'm going to call this mutant meta 45E 85R. Call it new. Scope mount +1. Yeah, you could always do that as well. I was comparing just like for like though. I was just comparing exactly what this guy did. So yeah, you could do that. In theory. Oh yeah, we wanted to go and check on our pricing of the Red Rebel. Let's go and see. Oh yeah, they're back to 1,000. Okay, yeah, I'm a mil. I'm quite glad we waited. Fine, we'll just sell them to Jaeger then. Same with the key tools. The cool tools are just worth like 44. Wait. That's actually quite a lot of money. Like 50k a pop. That's actually quite a lot of money though. What about the super ugly PDW backstock? I mean, it works, but the recoil is quite it's quite low. I feel like the bang for buck is not quite there. I mean, if you compare it, let me open the one that we just made. That one gets you 2. So you get 7 ergo, but you lose 6 recoil. So you do actually, the recoil goes up quite a lot to 91. I feel like 85 to 91 actually is like getting to be quite a big change. And for 7 extra ergo and a little bit less weight, I don't think it matters enough. It's probably like breakpointy around the ADS speed. Probably hardly makes any difference to that really. But the recoil pattern I think does get worse enough. I just struggled to get a 60.5 HK down to 70. Yes. The grip is anti-drip though. You could use, honestly, you could use any grip. Like, it really doesn't matter what grip you use. The growl's the same as this guy. Like, just because the growl's more expensive, there's no point using it. You can use whatever you want. Does you like this one? I mean, I don't like the way this one looks. I think that's always looks stupid. Personally. The Star KR really got nerfed big time, actually. Star KR's like really crap now. Is the skeletonized grips, the skeleton ones are like much better. It's kind of annoying. It's just a lot better now. God, these guns are like really cheap. Vectors are super on sale. So what do you have on this thing? Oh, you can't even tell. You can't even tell. This has seen better days, I will say. Maybe someone will buy it. I certainly won't at that level, but... Right, okay, let's carry on then. So we've got flash driver SAS, we've got these things, got the mutant guys, ammo. Let's just repack these just to get ourselves back in the zone. Right, so we've got our BPs, got our PABs. So we'll take our 15 PABs and our BPs. This is for our PMC engagements. SPP and SPP, and a bit of PABs in there. We can take all that PAB with us. Get rid of the red flare. Probably need a new surf kit actually. Kapow. Get rid of that. Keep these up here. Okay. Where's the mayo? Damn, I feel kind of hungry. I ate so much for lunch. I was having reheated pesto pasta from last night, just like having some of the leftovers from the kids and stuff. So I ate so much for lunch, and I didn't actually eat that much for dinner. And now I'm hungry. Hey, someone bought it. Buster Scruggs, you're in for a real treat, my friend. That helmet is all shafted, but anyway. How about you drink? I should drink some mayo IRL. It's true. Actually, I have some pistachio nuts on my desk. They're nice. Yeah, the problem with Reserve right now is it's just kind of stacked with people wanting to fight bosses. It's like the map to go. She said they wanted to bring stuff closer together so you can build after taste rather than stats. Now everything is equally as bad, indeed. The empty crosshair tube with a rip stock is great balance. You think? Like if we just look at these things. Can you put it on this one? I thought you could put the thingy bob. Or can you put the empty crosshair on? I forget. I thought you could put it on this guy, but looks like you can't. Nikita, new tweet. Well, he already said, well, like from the one from an hour ago. Yeah. Just for those of you who hadn't seen it. Yeah, what does the skull mark on reserve mean? It means that there's a boss. 100%. What could it go on anyway? The crosshair. Can it go on the MCX? I feel like it could go on the MCX. -2 ergo, -2.5. Oh, for God's sake. Can we not? Yeah, I mean, I've got so many guns from before the changes, it's crazy. So I probably want to get to pawn building, don't I, really? Oh, boo. What's the deal with the 3-mans? Jesus. We're still hunting the Willer's wallet? Yes, we are. What's your news video? Is that still a thing or did they change it? One of the shorts? Which one was that? I forget which one went out today. How many questions have I left for Kappa? I'm done. I just need to I need to get the Willer's wallet. What went out today? The armor one? The armor one's still real. SPP failed you there? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Boo. Can you try the shorty foul? That sounds awful. We can try building one, but I don't think I'm going to use it. Scav customs. Where on customs? Like, where would you get one from? Like dead scavs? How bad can it be? I used the AK-308 yesterday, and that was pretty atrocious. I died to a guy with using point fire from like 15 meters away. Anywhere got the Scavs caches. I mean, I've played a lot of customs. I haven't seen a Willer's wallet. It's just my bad luck item this time around, unfortunately. It's actually great. I feel like I'm going to disagree with you, but we'll see. Is it like that? Yeah. What's that for Kappa? I literally just need a Willer's wallet. That is it. So we've been running marked rooms trying to find it, but no dice really. Right, let's pull up this thing as well. I'm using this as a bit of a crutch. It's very useful if you if when everything changes. So let's see. So combos. So let's see. Min recoil is this. Did they put recoil on these? No, they didn't bother. Gotta go with that one. Yeah, extreme duty, so we got it. What's this thing? That's for the longest barrel. I'm just doing this as an experiment. So this is as low as it gets. So the vertical recoil, the minimum vertical recoil on the file is 93. There's always that one item. Yep. The FAL unique stocks got buffed. Not in terms of recoil, they didn't. Let's have a look at the Evo Ergo minimums. So the first one's probably MT crosser plus MOE. So you got this one, the FAL PRS. This one is... What's this? So 24 versus 26.5. So it's not too bad. You get some Ergo for it. Not loads. Anyway, we're talking about the shorty guys, so let's just get rid of this and we'll slap on the mini barrel and then see what we could do here. So the best recoil you could do there is RK2. That gets you 4.8. What does this get you? 3.2. 3.9. Probably not worth using the Evo Ergo, to be honest with you, but never mind. And then this thing... I mean, it depends whether you want to get loud or not. I mean, you can just stick a red brake on it these days, but you're not going to be able to see anything. This looks out of date to me. Nah, this is up to date now, I promise you. So what, 24 and 5? It's this thing, right? See, that's 24 and 5. Riser versus Geisley makes the muzzle flash not even that bad. Yeah, the red brake's now the best. I mean, this is so weird, right? Why the hell did they do this? They've like made the BMD worse than the red brake. I don't get it. Why? Why have they done this? It is very curious. Okay, so if we want like not a negative amount, then you can go with the SPR, I guess. I'm just trying to figure out like where the break points are. So this one is decent. And it's cheaper than doing the MT crosshair, because I don't think I actually have the MT crosshair. Because you have to do some weird quest for it, like. Maybe I do have it. Oh no, I do have it. Yeah, so the best, like, recoil one is probably this one here. MT Crosshair, MOE, SLK, or the ACS, one or the other. These are about the same. These are almost identical. It gives you 4. So then what's the next best one? So that's 24.5. So the next one, if you want to go 24.5, 25.5. What's like the next big step up? This one, probably the SPR. That's another one of the special ones, as you were saying. That's this thing. So the difference between these two is, yeah, so that's 3 recoil, but lose a load of that. That doesn't really matter. What did we say the best you could get was? Like 98 or something? Where's the red brake? This thing. Did we stick... Did we put one of these on? Oh no, I did end up using the Cobra. Okay. So it could go for that. So if you want to do... If you want better than that, if you want better than 6, what comes next? That's 22.5 recoil. If you want better than that... the next big jump is this one. Oh my god, yeah. Really is the M7A1 PDW stock. That's actually crazy. That gives you 19. And then the Viper, which gives you 24. That's wild. Okay. So that one probably is the middle ground one. 22.5. It's either that or this, probably. That was not that good. Like, this one's quite good just for ease. Like, I don't know if I care about half a recoil to have to buy all the random garbage. And it's like slightly more ergonomic-y, so that's probably quite a good thing. Okay, well, I mean, that's going to give us a decent build. I know it's loud, but... Terror Group Employee. That's one of the quests that I never normally did. But because of Kappa, I did end up doing it. I mean, can you even technically run the drum on this thing? Oh, you can, because the drums are a lot better now, aren't they? So you can run the drum. Ooh. Tasty. And you don't get overswing. And the drums are cheap on the FAL. 115 is a lot of kick, but a loud FAL will scare people. It is, yeah. But I mean, it's not that much worse than the 308 AK, to be honest. The curve mag does have better ergo, yeah. It's -4 now. This one's -2, so you may as well just use that one if you can. But FAL RPM's very high. I mean, it's the same as the 308 AK. I like the 308 AK as well. I think the 308 AK is better than this personally. But that's just me. Let's do not this guy. Also not that guy. Misclick. Do an SRO build. Oh, no weapon. Okay, well that's fine. We'll do like shorty, FAL, new. What's this? 50, 58, 57, E, 115R. No over. No overswing. Okay, we'll just save that in. Okay, let's go find one then. I don't think I have an SA58. Okay, feels like less recoil even it isn't. Yeah. I mean, I just don't think this is going to be very good. I think it's going to feel pretty poopy, but we could try. I mean, it's funny, right? Worth checking out this stuff. Oh no, why did it go all the way back? Oh, it's so sad when it does that. I feel like sometimes the escape button, it doesn't target like the little open thing anymore. 133k for that build is actually pretty good. Like, those weapon parts are cheap. So that's 200k for the gun. Honestly, for what it is, it's not bad. Yeah, one funny thing about these, they're so... The barter makes them, like, dirt cheap. This thing is... oh my god, I hate this new escape button functionality. In the past, if you had this up, if you press ESC, it would close that window. It has done there. Like this one, I think if I click on it and press ESC, yeah, it closes the whole thing. It used to close this window. Anyway, these things are really cheap, 10k. So like one great thing about the shorty FAL is it's like, you see, it doesn't target it. It closes the window behind it. It's like really annoying. Rag fair buy off item not found. I've broken the whole thing. But we have two anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go with another tactic. Oh, a lot of tactics. What's this one? The gack. Oh, this one's like slightly damaged. We can go with this one. It's okay. Let's just grab a ULAC. And then ping that off. Ping this off. Try to buy some more of these. What time is it? 9:30. Doing alright. We're doing alright, my friends. You get this Tasmanian thing pretty cheap. I used to buy these all the time. What was the barter? Condensed milk and a normal milk. Oh my god, this escape thing is like driving me absolutely freaking crazy. It like, takes me back to the like previous menu all the time. Beauty of this thing is only kilogram. It's like one of the lightest bags for its size. Which is pretty cool. Okie dokie. So we probably would like to get a magazine that is not a huge one. I mean, you don't actually need to anymore, really. But we will, just for prudence. Don't even know where it is. There we go. Okay. So we've got M80A1, which is obviously our staple. I want to just like use M80A1 all over the place. We use a bit of M80 underneath. M62. I've got like a load of M62 we could just use to pack at the bottom. And M80, which is good. So we'll probably do a little rainbow kind of thing. Maybe? Don't want to go too wild. I don't really care about M81. Okay. M62 so fine and made anything is silly? Yes, it is. Okay, well, let's try this out before we go into raid. Try the riser, it helps a ton. Let's see. I'll give it a try. The muzzle flash on the shorty. Don't ADS, 3 lasers, let the force guide your aim. We'll try the riser. Question, DV builder doesn't consider gear minus ergo. Does the gear even... well, you can do. There's a settings thing up here where you can put the ergo penalty in there from your gear. And you can also put your strength level in there too. It's this little button up in the corner. So you can do it. It does have a thing in there, but normally I just there's levels of this stuff, and at a certain point I can't be bothered. That's probably even too much for me. But yeah, if you're running a very specific kit, you could do that. Oh, escape. I wish escape targeted properly. It's driving me mad. It's driving me actually mad, my friends. I'm slowly going bonkers about this. Wait, you can only buy 3 smokes now? Oh, sorry, most of them are on Jaeger. Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. Never mind, it's all good. Okay, well, let's try this. Running everything loud since the changes. What's the chance for new arena battle pass next week? Oh, I don't think it's like... I mean, it's pretty unwieldy, but... Proper spray and pray style. Let's have a look at this riser then. Can you use this riser for it? SRO, this thing. Trigicon. Oh, now it's broken, but anyway, we'll be able to see the muzzle flash, hopefully. It helps a little bit. Let's just try it. It doesn't feel as bad as I thought it was going to, in fairness. So we'll give it a little run out. We may as well. Right, reserve. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's 2 times tonight that I've killed 2 out of a 3 man. That's so annoying. Even more riser. Checked out the B5 CPS and also its changes. It's super light. It's okay. So the issue is that it doesn't give enough recoil, I don't think, compared to the alternatives. So if you look at the M4, for example, like it's up there, B5 CPS, this one. But if you look at the Evo Ergo column, so you have to go down to 23.5 to begin with to get this thing on there. If you do that, I think, let's just see. It's probably like, there's steps to this stuff, right? So like minimum recoil is this. Then you look at the Evo Ergo and you say, okay, the next step's probably this, which is really odd, but that only goes on a very specific gun. So it probably is then the BPS. Sorry, the B5 CPS. But that's 23.5. So then the next step up is probably this one. Emory SLK. And then the next step up after that is then the Ace SOCOM. So the Ace SOCOM gets you like 13.5. And you only lose a recoil and a half. So that's why I'm just using the Ace SOCOM pretty much. Because like 1.5% recoil, like you're just not going to notice. What's the base in the M4 again? Like 119, so it's like 3 recoil over at 2 recoil, something like that. Never understood Evo Ergo. Is it just ergo plus weight? Basically, it's like a measure. It really measures overswing more than anything else, but it tries to measure ergonomics and weight together. It tries to give you the impact on like your ADS speed and your overswing as a combined number. Is the idea. Ever consider doing CPU and GPU comparison benchmark videos? The only issue with doing that is it's very expensive and I don't have all the parts for it. Actually, where do I want to go for this? I hate spawning here. It's genuinely my least favourite spawn. One of them. Not my least... No, actually, it's not my least favourite spawn, but it's one of my least favourite spawns. Because you can be shot by that. I don't know whether they've changed that spawn, maybe. You used to be able to fight this guy straight out of the bunker, which was like... Oh, I've gone the wrong way. That's someone going under the ground already, wasn't it? I probably actually don't even need to go through here. Oh, I should I'm gonna get my stamina back before we go any further. Let's see if there's a helix in there. So I think that guy was going underground, but we don't need to go underground. What gun's that, my friends? It's the other side, isn't it? RPD. Yeah, that's the one. Violet card. Okay. Most in infantry. The Shet rounds. remove some of this junk. RD. Right. Cushion. Well, I mean, Violet card's alright. Well, what are they worth these days? It's okay. Yeah, I think that's it though. Oi, oi, oi. Everything? I think that's everything. Sucks to suck. What should we take with us? Any of these things? Not really worth it, is it? P90. Nice and light. Maybe BP in the RD. We could pick it up. Let's have a look. Nah, it's PS. Good old boobin. What about this? Anything in that? FMJ. Rubbish. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. Yeah. PS. Alrighty. Well, we'll go somewhere. I want to go to the other corner, really. Let's not go through here. Here we go. God, I hate getting through there. Wondering whether we go along that side or whether we go at the top and back down. Here we go. Let's go through pawn. Slightly shorter. Always PS, guns spawn with the default round. That's a good point. Oh, that's about 360k. Okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? Ooh. I mean, yeah, I could go for PTPS, but... it is a long slog down there. Maybe we do go for the mark rooms in here. I think there's somebody down here. Never like coming down this one particularly. Someone there, I think. Saw his little face peeking round the corner. He was peeping. Peeping round. Falgo Burr. I mean, it doesn't feel like I can really control the gun. I think I may as well heal this, actually. I've got a lot of PKs going on around it. Plate saving our life again. How did he hit my back plate? Tarkov, yeah. Pretty much. This man was expected to throw a lot of nades. Oh. Okay. Are we just done for? Was it? The hell? My PMC had a momentary seizure, but it's alright. Okay, right. Let's go and have a check of this then. What we got in here? Vertex. Regime. The set of sausages. Jaeger's tasty sausage. A G-phone. And... is that it? Another vertex. Double vertex. Don't ask about the sausages. You don't want to know. Something horrible. Something horrible going on. What else we got? Is that it? Is that everything? Is this the... I mean, vertex, that's fine, but like, how much are vertexes? Not enough to justify coming in here. Giga's sausage closet. Is that money case? Oh no, it's a keys case. Cool. I think they're worth a little bit, aren't they? Only for UN, HK, an APS pistol, a clock. What else we got in here? 2 whole sausages. What else do you need? The greed of the man, I know. Gotta loot the nerf the loot so people forget about the new animation, yeah. I do. I sometimes wonder whether they're surprised. You know, when people kick up a real fuss. I mean, a big box of M80 is not too sniffed at. When people kick up a massive fuss and it's like, what are you guys doing? I wonder whether they expect the reception to be like that. Like, presumably, no. Presumably, they're expecting people to be like, oh, look, this is so sick. Thanks, BSG. Thanks for working on the game. This is so cool. You would think, right? You would think that that's what they're thinking. I feel like I'm being crept up on. I mean, at least this gun's quite good for fighting raiders. At least it should be. Ow.
of shit.
He's got quite a really tight angle on me, that guy.
Where the hell is he? I'm done.
Any more? Weird acting raiders. Raiders are always weird. Raiders are weird boys. Taking chunks at my front plate. Gonna refill this mag and then we should be able to go. The mute stream alarm. I love it.
No one's left behind.
What? What was that? Was that an AI? Thought that was someone there for a second. Since when did they do that? I was about to call cheater. I know, me too. I was just suddenly like, what the hell? Player scav? It could be. I don't know. Oh, that was the guy I killed at the beginning, wasn't it? Was this like a player scav or what? I'm confused who this guy was. The pre-fire. I think that was AI. That's truly wild. The raider. That's crazy though, right? The pre-fire on the raider. Like, what the hell? I think everyone's surprised by that. At least I was. He did a line before he killed him in English, yeah. No one left behind. Just, I don't think I've ever seen a raider do that. So this is one thing that I really like about the WMX, is the throw on it is crazy. There's a lot of flashlights that won't get to the end of that corridor. I could probably showcase that actually. I think people would like to see that. Like a bunch of flashlights that just won't get there. Bet you could see through some walls. Happens a lot this wipe. I'm just building stamina, by the way. Especially Caban likes to shoot solid walls. Yeah, I mean, the scouts can see through walls, right? PSG have said many times that they don't have aimbot, but they do. Well, ESP, I should say, not aimbot. They clearly have aimbot because they are aimbots, right? That is what they are, after all. Can you vault over this? Oh, you actually can. Nice. It's actually a slightly superior method. I always like half expected a nade from a nade launcher to come like flying out of here. Or like an impact or something. It doesn't happen that much anymore, but it does occasionally. Why the riser? We're trying to avoid muzzle flash. Matches good. Matches are good because you can use them to make red powder. Huh. Pevco. It's pretty good. I've not actually done the Pevco parts for a while. I've kind of got a bit lazy. Yeah, it was a suggestion from chat, actually. Remember them saying the patch states that some do use suppressor fire? Do you remember when they like added suppressor fire in the first place and it was like... And it was really quite... I don't know, I was going to use the word obnoxious, but I thought it was quite interesting, to be honest with you. Is that real poster? Oh, it might have been. Yeah, he's going to put it on ETS this test, yeah. Okay. The illustrious Willer's wallet continues to evade us. I want to ask about heal cancelling. Do I have to just cancel when it gets healed and spam a heal button again, or is there some magic to it? That's really the way, yeah. So, once you see... The easiest way to do it is to look at the numbers in the top bar. So when the hot bar appears, where you've got your Salewa or whatever med hotkeyed, you'll see the numbers like it's the X out of 400 or something. When you see those numbers tick down and then stop, then you can cancel and then you can redo it. The faster way to do it though is to cancel with ammo and abusing the heal all thing. That's quicker. So you know, you do like you have this thing on release, and then you do heal all, and then you go into inventory, and then should look at my body. You can look at the body, but you could do it. You could do the heal cancel. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm not allowed to take the key case in apparently. Let me show you. AK-103, you can make an interesting build with 70 recoil. The problem with those guns, they're just... The fire rate is so slow. That's the main problem. Just the fire rate is just like so slow. Okay. What's the best 308 weapon now that AK-308 is nerfed? It's probably the Scar H. Probably. Like, overall. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll eat a mule. Because that'll damage everything. So heals-wise, there's a couple of ways that you want to heal. The basic way, obviously, is to go into your health and drag your thing over. And then it'll start to heal, and as soon as you see it, you can click, right? As soon as you see it finish, you can click, and that's fast. Because there's two parts to a heal. There's the heal of the health, and there's the heal of the status effect. The heal needs to go all the way through, so imagine if there was a break on here. You need to heal the whole thing and wait, and then right at the end, it heals the status effect. So then the faster way, so if you press your heal button, I've not apparently got this hotkeyed properly. There we go. So you press your heal button. You can see it on the top bar. So you see it says 287. As soon as you see it tick down, it won't actually probably work very well. There you go. So 28 probably won't work very well on this one because I've got nearly full HP. Let me just jump off something to damage myself a bit more. Usually you're not healing like 1 HP. So you see more effect on the Salewa. Let me show you. Boom! Right. So now if we press heal, you'll see the Salewa. So it's 286. And then cluck, and then click. So you can click now on 260. So that's healed the whole thing. So you don't have to be in the inventory. So you can just do it from up here because you can see. And if you cancel it too early, it won't heal you, right? But you can see up there it says 260. So you can do it without actually going to your inventory. The better way of doing this overall, though, is utilizing the heal all mechanic. So you hold down 5 and scroll. So long as your Slayer is on the release button, you'll get this menu, and then you can do full treatment. And then what you do is you watch the Salewa number, and when it ticks down, you then try to pack a mag. If you don't have any more mags to pack for the next one, it'll keep doing the full animation. So what you can do is, as you see it, you can either install mag. What you want to do is you want to unload ammo, and that will cancel it. So that will cancel the animation. That will cancel the animation. That'll cancel the animation. That'll cancel the animation. You see, so you can heal really quickly using the healing stuff, which is quite using the mag packing thing, and I'll show you again in that. So, boom. Oh, this is one thing that's quite cool about. Hopefully this will show you. Oh, I can't show you actually because it's a grizzly thing. So if you had a grizzly, you could heal the light bleed and the fracture at the same time, which is one thing that's quite good about the grizzly, I would say. Yeah, so if you do heal all with this, so if you do this, if you do heal all here, oh, I didn't heal the actual bleed. Hold on. Let me heal the bleed. We are going to have to heal this back to full, but you see, so it doesn't go away until now, right at the end. Anyway, so yeah, so we'll do full treatment. And then every time you see the Salewa tick down, you do this. Now it's healing just one at a time because of the mule, but there we go, that one's a bit better. Now we should be back to full. That's really fast. That's the fastest way, is using the ammo trick. Because ammo, for some reason, ammo doesn't cancel the full treatment heal. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Anyway, so that's the way. So always use full treatment option selected, spam click when need to stop. Yeah, that works. It's just not the quickest. Actually, do you want to show? There's something. There's actually another interesting thing too. I've wondered about this and wondered whether it was worth doing. I'm not sure if I won't go back into raid, but basically part of the animation is your guy getting the gun back out. It's usually a lot faster to heal if you don't have any weapon, if you're not holding any weapons or anything. But I think you have to drop them all because otherwise it goes back to like even your melee. So you have to drop everything. I think including Red Rebel, annoyingly, or put it in your bag or something. Secure container. I think. I need to check. I haven't looked at that for a long time. Do you need to have the hotbar always shown? I don't have the hotbar always shown. I think the hotbar always shows when you're utilizing items on the hotbar. I think, is mine on auto? I've got mine on... What's mine on? I've got quick slots on always hidden. Interestingly. But I think it shows up just as you're using the kits and stuff. Right! Okay. Yeah, this is what I meant. This thing. Torrey Pines for Pevco. It's basically just free money. Right, so we reload that. So we got this, Reggie, this. I mean, it is quite profitable hitting these rooms, even if you're not actually getting the item you want. It's this is a proper mongrel build, isn't it? Oh my god. I wonder what this guy... He was actually using BP, in fairness. MIAAP, man, I'm lucky to be alive. Pevco equals green stim craft, though. Sure, but you can just, like... You can just buy them and sell these things for 47k. So they're always less than that. Mark rooms are profitable, more news at 11, yeah. And that's the thing, I don't usually bother running them. Gonna buy a couple. Probably buy a couple of these as well. I'm also a thermal flip enjoyer. Nice. I mean, I don't use them, I just sell them. Okay. Yeah, you know what it'll do. Man, I love the tactics so much. After Kappa Labs only stream, that sounds horrible. Ambregolis, thank you for the 10 gifted. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Cheers. Like how you pack mags the old way. It's because I do them differently depending on exactly which mag I'm doing on exactly which gun and everything else. Yes, hope you're enjoying the stream content and stuff. Thank you very much for your generosity. I do appreciate it. Offer up this one as well. Well, the Vertex is 75k. How much they sell to Therapist? 75k. I think do I actually have another Vertex? I've got loads of Vertexes apparently. Labs cards go for the trader value. I think it's a bit sad, really. But anyway. What are these worth? Yeah, 59. It's about... We need another key case? I don't think so. I think I bought one of these the other day. Fill it with more junk. Maybe I just keep it anyway. No harm, eh? Oh no, the SIG CTS stock gives heaps of egg and looks awful. That's the worst part. When stuff looks good, when it looks bad. Which one's that one? What's it even called? DB4. Will BSG give us a toggle option for the new aim mechanics? Because I like the look of them. I would even pay to use them in PvE. I would think that's probably a big no. And we were looking at the M6 before, weren't we? Which one was it that you said was good? SIG CTS? What was it good for? Ergo? Or... It's the best ergo stock on the thing, but you have to have like minus 18 recoil, so you have to lose 8 recoil to do it. Now, the negative ergo on that is like actually atrocious. It's a tough one. Probably like this. But then after that, next one is this. Do you want to lose 3 recoil? You probably do. The UCS CR, because it's got this cheek pad thing. So it's like night and day better than the rest. It's still quite good anyway, but the cheek pad just makes it insane. It's better than the Ace SOCOM. I'm building a Scar H. Sure. It gives you a lot of ergo, but like you lose a lot of. So 26.5 is the best. Like this is pretty good. You know, the VS11 is still really decent. Okay. What do I want to do here? I don't really want to go to the bunker marked rooms again, really. I want to go to the ones outside. Military cables. See, they can spawn. Can spawn stuff down here. Relay. Relays were really expensive at one point. Not anymore, I think. They're very pricey at one point. What quest are you doing? I'm trying to find a Willer's wallet. So we're hitting marked rooms over and over and over and over and over and over again. But they do spawn in marked rooms, apparently. Not that I've had any luck. Last cap item? Yep. I don't know, I'm just best off not going into the bunker to start with. Right. Yeah, no one needs relays anymore. Yeah, I agree with that. Pretty much.
Gold, please.
That's a mill. Uh, 7 antimatter. Thank you for the prime. Hmm. Is that it? Are we done? Okay. Any tips for hunting the goons, good sir? Go to the Tarkov PAL Discord, because they do a lot of centralizing of the efforts to hunt the goons, and it was very, very handy because people put in actual reports of where they saw them last, and it was pretty good. Okay, I mean that's pretty good, but you know, red card's pretty good, but we didn't really get anything else. Doesn't mean we can just continue. Should we try and get to the other corner? Serves honestly better map before the underground was added. I agree. I kind of wish you could like flood it with gas or something. Like, at least that'd be kind of cool. It's gonna get shot by somebody on top of there, probably. With no recourse, because I've got a SRO dot on. Yep, the new animations are causing a big buzz. There you go. What did I tell you? I think they might have been outside, actually. I like scav shots. I mean, it could be, but... Damn. We got the old, yeah. Going around that way is just death. You can be seen from too far away. And people inside the building know you're there. Oh well. I figured let's just go and try going around the edge. Who's this guy? SR25. SR25 is quite good now. Somebody asked me what's the best 308 weapon. It probably is the Scar, if you can manage the Scar. Damn. Good shot. Gonna look for costumes too. I'd maybe recommend streets for the locked rooms and relax. Yeah, maybe. Like 17 for sure. I think so. Yeah, we were building one a minute ago. We were just talking about these stocks, weren't we? So I think like the VS11 stock is like pretty good. As we said, so minus 26.5 was the best combo for this. This thing's like miles better on Evo Ergo than everything else. I think you've got to get better than this guy. Yeah, you got to lose like all your recoil basically. So I don't think it's worth it. And then barrels wise, I don't really like the long barrel, but let's just see. Now these ones are a bit tricky. I don't think these work amazingly in there. I mean, maybe they do actually with the lowest recoil ones previously. Let's just triple check. So this, it used to be these guys. I think it still is. Yeah, another -1. So it's -2 and -1. The kinetic rail only gets these things. And then this guy gets the extension, but there's no recoil bonus. You do get the side panels. This is like the Ergo build usually. Maybe do you just go all the way? I don't know. The Giga Sausage Closet was the best room for costumes. I've only seen it once. Only saw one time in there. Yeah, this guy got grilled, didn't he? I want to buy some more tactics and some more, or craft some more tactics. Get some more of these class 6 plates. I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? What man do you use for the SRO? I was using the High Riser. G28 best. SR25 looks sick. I mean, it doesn't really... Yeah, if you're going semi-auto, I think the SR25 or the G28. I think the G28 arguably is better. The recoil, you just can't tell the difference between them. And... and the deal with that is that you may as well just use G28 because it's lighter. Is my current opinion. The SR25 is cool. It's a cool gun. I agree. Buy a lot of RAM these days. I'm a big player in the Tarkov RAM market. Can we get the G27 one day? Like a full auto G28? Kind of cool. We've got another... Can't do this today, but we've got another 6-hour cultist circle cooking up in there, which is pretty cool. Right. Slowly running down through all my stuff. Back Bastion, which it doesn't really matter what we pick. Salewa, and then... Maybe I should start popping a propy on entry. I've got a lot of them. I usually sell off my excess, actually. I forgot about that. I don't use Propitols as much as I probably should. I tend to just be painkillered all the time with the long-term ones. Anyway. Yes, we got our red cards. Should we... Are they worth a mil? You know what, 2, yeah. They sell for a mil there, don't they? Mil and 45. Get a little bit there. Yeah, probably just sell this one. 39k for free, hooray! Got 4 violets. 378. I don't need this anymore. I don't know why I've got this on the wish list. Remove. Okay, right. So, what are we gonna do now then? Maybe we do just build a Scar H. You know, we don't need to build the X17 variety. It has the same stats. Just allows you to do the So this was like, this is a no overswing one with the long barrel. Oh, this is BMD, that's why. I mean, you can go long and loud, actually. I haven't even changed the pistol grip. I mean, we could run the same again. This looks pretty good, though. That's like the wrong... Should you buy one? Can't buy these on the fleet, can you? No. That's probably the one big disadvantage about these. You can't buy them on the fleet. I think it's much cheaper to do barter for them, but let's run this one for now. So VS11. We can use a Growl. I don't mind. The Growl's not actually bad. This is only 20 rounders though, isn't it? I mean, it's okay, I suppose. It's okay. Any more than that, it's going to go a bit crazy. Ultor. Cobra. Where's the old red break? Red 762. Ultor 2. WMX. Get rid of the front sight. Add a Defiance instead. Looks chonky. This looks like, it's like Space Gun, this. X17 can be put on the fleet because logic. Yeah, because you can't buy the other two though. So the X17 is like kind of useless unless you can buy another Scar, you know? There's not much else you can do. I feel like just putting like the chunky one of the XPSs on. Like this. I feel like that's the build. This feels good. 76, like this is good. It's like Sky, it's loud. Loud, 49 ergo, 76 recoil. I think this is like the standout gun of 762 by 51, in my opinion. Why are the EXPs so expensive? Appropriate on the start of the raid. Peek it after is the play. Yeah, probably. Well, it means I will have to do a lot more reloading though, which is a bit unfortunate. It's like not as good against squads, and I've been running into quite a few squads, so it does make me a little nervous, but we'll just see. Just see how it goes. I like how the scar looks. I don't think the scar looks too bad. No, I didn't mean to press linked. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We should probably run our scav as well, shouldn't we, before we do anything? Just make sure it's not maximizing the chance to get the willers. Why don't you use the mag presets? Because I do it differently every time, depending on exactly what I'm doing. And all the mags are different. And like, if you go back through my VOD, you'll see that I'm very rarely packing the same mag in the same way. Use any audio compensator or equalizer. I use a thing called sound lock, which basically just stops certain sounds going too loud, but other than that, no. What's people saying on the old Twitter? Not too much, really. Oh my god. No Willard's wallet. So who's he pointing at? Got someone in his sights in here? End of the office, maybe? I'm tired of the... Oh my god, you're kidding me! This, I'm actually cursed. Who's firing over there? Can't really go anywhere anymore. Someone like shotgunning up in the ramp area. Left shoulder unjam is weird. Yeah, that was weird. That was a tough raid. As a scav, that was a tough raid. Super strong feet, yeah, it was a bit like, it was like, oh. It's like getting a hair out of a hairbrush or something. I got killed by a scav. I think we did hit the guy once or twice. Give a guy something to think about. That's what the player scavs are there for, right? Scav on scav violence, I know. He's going to be upset when he loses his minus 0.1. Then he'll see. Then he'll see. All right. Okay, right. Well, should we? We'll take this. Let's just have a quick look at Night Out. I think we should permanently lose our limbs for the sake of realism. Suggest it to Nikita. Hope it gets added. Yeah, and then you gotta, you know, spend 3 weeks in your hideout playing some kind of quick time event minigame. "16-inch loud X17 gets 54 ergo 80 vertical." What's my one? Oh baby, it's tasty. It's tasty. I tell you, it's tasty. That's pretty good, honestly. If I don't use the mouse, I'll show you what it looks like without the mouse. Compared to the foul before, right, which went up to like here. It's like pretty controllable, I will say. So what was this, 76? So the other one was 80, was it loud? I mean, we just swapped the barrel. Everything else should stay the same. Let me just stick a red brake back on. 83.58. Okay, so you probably made some very slightly different choices. Probably to do with this more than anything else. What's the bang for buck? What is the like the best recoil grip? If you don't want to go for something that's like really... So this is 1.2 recoil, which is kind of the base. Maybe one of these. 1.2 and 8. Yeah, he probably use one of these. Might put AFG olive drabs. Or maybe the RK5. RK4, RK5, one of those. So that loses 3, right? And minus 4. Whereas the RK4 loses 2. But I think it's the weight, isn't it? Because that's... Yeah, this is only like 127 grams. This is 200. I mean, I could see an argument for this, though. I could see an argument for the RK2. Even on the long one, actually. Wait, but is this like actually... I guess the base recoil is really high, isn't it? Minus 2.5. This is minus 2.8. We're talking about like 0.3 recoil. Oh wait, I was thinking I was looking at the wrong one. Where's the RK5 gone? God, I wish this was in alphabetical order. Yeah. Okay, well these are the same grip. They are actually the same grip. So that probably is the choice. The RK4 is probably the choice. So you can get to the 74. 46.5 and 74. Versus something. It hardly makes a difference. It doesn't really matter. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares at the end of the day? We're talking like 2 recoil, 2 ergo. All much of a muchness. The middle barrel is pretty good, but... You can avoid overswing with the drums, you get loud and the ugly ergo stock. You could probably avoid it anyway with the... Gotta go X17 though. Oops. So, Scar upper. What combo we were going with? Wait, where's the... Eh? Isn't it this? I thought this is the best. Where's that gone on here? Is that if you want better than 0 ergo? Yeah, that was why. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, fine. I understand now. That was the best recoil. We can change that pretty quickly to... Yeah, the RK5 or the RK4. I think they're pretty good, actually. Let's go long. Do that one. 50. Métier 1. Muzzle. AR10. Okay, you're like right on the threshold. Right on the threshold. You can have that. I mean, you can always go for something with a bit more ergo to it. 1.9. 1.2. 2.1. Probably these. Like that's pretty good build, honestly. 75 vert. Ow. Freaking Gluey boys or PMC or what? What gives? The order changes between guns. Remember once upon a time they said it was because of bots or something, I don't know. It was from collateral damage from some other system. Alright, so what we got this time. Blank RFID, a green card, which I've never seen before, really. And these bad boys, and a Vector, and one of them, and oh my god, there's a lot of guns in here. You saying's in this? Yes, yeah. That over there, what's this? That's really annoying. Can you not fold that? pain in the backside. Key tool. It's nice money. Uzi Pro. Oh, it's tiny actually. What's that? Some random ammo. A12, don't cover that. Just move it out of the way. Anything else? 5 short. Want my white dot of doom. I think that's it, right? Alright, well. Anything worth keeping? VPX key tool. So what's this? 100k, 400k. What's green? I don't know what green's worth. This is for the. I think this is for the story. MTX and FSL3M are pretty good. I mean, this room's not on the 45 vector's not worth keeping. That's worth like 30k. Okay, probably maybe even just open. I don't know. This is more space efficient. Now what though? What do we even do now? God, my backplate. What happened? What even happened? Go to the other rooms, I guess. Where did I even get shot from? I don't even know. What happened to the hideout cat? I don't know. Yeah, thoughts on DLSS options? Well, I'm still not using DLSS at the moment because it doesn't work very well with scopes. Still doesn't. I know people told me on great authority that it's fixed, and it really isn't. Can I go this way? This way's pretty popping. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go this way. Let's kind of beg the question of why stay in the raid, though. If we can get back in super quick and hit the other marked room, but maybe it's faster and easier to leave and come back. Or to just go around the edge. I always forget where the hole is. Lootal 67 filer cabinets, the other two marked rooms get out thicker than Rocket 2004, damn. I keep getting shot at by like an MPX or some stupid gun. Like it must be guards or something, right? It must be Gluhar guards. Something like that. Must be in the tower. Could be. People spawn in at the tower like straight away. I've got to go past the tower to spawn by fuel. Yeah. But I spawned like literally inside the double doors, right? And I ran straight out, round to the right, and I was getting shot at immediately. I mean, I guess maybe you could get up there, but like, damn, that was, like it was fast. It was fast, I tell you, it was fast. Pretty quiet. Kind of nervous. I'm not lying. What? What is this? An MCX? Yeah. An MCX pistol of sorts, if you will. The problem with these, like all of these routes, is that if somebody's somewhere annoying, you just lose. There's a reason why the safe routes are the safe routes. There's a reason why you get murderized if you don't go the right way. But it's shorter this way. I'm bored of wandering around reserve, going from one mark room to another. Thicker than who? Who the hell is that? Four-man? It's a freaking four-man. That's why I needed the 50. That's what you need the X whatever for, so you can get the 50 round drum. What was that man doing? I don't even understand what was going on there. That was absolutely weird behavior. Yeah, awkward. 20s are just not it when you're the solo, I don't think. Yeah, dude tanked, like, what the heck? With the 50, all of them would have died? Yeah, I think so. Bob the Builder 1. This man wasn't even wearing armor. They were. Killerham was struggling to climb the chair. Yes. A lot of it. Is that you going on? Uh-huh. Dude, I did a lot of damage to armor. 301. Like, holy crap. I thought it might even be scavs when they were running in. I was like, what's going on here? Oh. Okay, well, no Willer's wallet, I guess. It's probably one of those ones we're just going to get it in the scav case. I thought it was guards at first, so much running. Yeah, I thought it was AI. I thought it was either scavs or guards or something. But then when they ran in a certain way, I was like, oh no, actually it's going to be players. And I realised I was backed into the corner. Is that your last item? Yeah. I haven't seen a Willer's wallet or wipe. Literally haven't seen a single one. It's so weird. I played like, see it dorms marked all the time. People see it in reserve marked all the time. I've hit dorms marked like 5 times. I've hit each of the reserve marked rooms like 5 times. Just not seen it. I've run. I mean, how many scav runs have I run? This white. I've run 223. I've still not seen one. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. I mean, the nice thing these days is that you basically don't. Oh, this is green's worth a mil. I didn't realise. $1071. 100k for free. Why not? And the key tool, 470s. They're pretty good. I mean, the keys were well worth it. Like, you make a lot of money out of these things. No, they are worthwhile. I will say, even for a couple of mil. Like, I've had some absolutely insane runs so far on these. Not finding the item I want, but like, yeah, I've had some crazy runs. Wonder how that guy didn't die. I don't know. They on scavs a lot. I've literally not seen it. Think of how many scavs I've looted in this wipe, right? Does it tell you how many scavs I've killed? I mean, I don't loot every single scav, but like I've killed like 1,200 scavs. And as I said, I've run scav myself 220 times. And I've not had it. You wonder how that guy didn't die? Yeah, I don't know either. How you doing? I'm doing good, Ali. Just trying to find my last item. I have a feeling that it's going to end up turning up in the cultist circle. I need Willers for ages. Found 3 in 1 raid on scavs when they did 100% boss spawn. Interesting. Yeah, I've been in Customs Dawn a few times. Customs Dawns has been horrible. That one's been really, really bad. I've not seen anything in there. I've been in there like 5 times, and I really haven't had anything good. What's the black RFID keycard used for? Isn't it for going to terminal? I forget. Man. Ginger keychain and the Demontovich hat. This is early for a scav. 13 minutes something. This is... I don't have any heals, which is a bit awkward. I'm gonna try and find some heals off a dead scav. I got anti-bleed, but I don't have any actual. First reaction to the game. When I first started playing, yeah, I mean, I was looking for an alternative to PUBG. And I really, really, really loved the economy angle in Tarkov. That's kind of what like really drew me in to begin with. I think these guys are here for the long term, by the way. I think somebody's here doing like some kind of test drive. But yeah, the economy angle was really what drew me in with this game. And I spent a week playing it, and then I said to my friends, I was like, "My God, this game is like actually insane. But you got to check it out. It's like this mad Russian game." And the game just hates you. Everything about it. And I think the thing is, when I first started, like the game is so different now to how it used to be. At the beginning, I mean, it was really like proper Wild West, you know, and you could buy all the cases on the flea, and you'd go on the flea, and at that time, like the equivalent now would be, you know, there'd be thick cases up for like 25 million equivalent. It was a lot lower back then, but you couldn't make money anywhere near as easily. It's a scabby boy. Ah, they got Tagilla. Okay, let's see if he's got any meds. He's got a better gun, though. They're going to rue the day that they crossed me. Yes. Oh, not my freaking... Oh, wait. I don't... One gun. Stop it. Can't even see anything. Okay, maybe these are just scavs. Yeah, nice laser for that, I know. Oh, come on, baby, give me a heal. Jeez, dude, like I'm really screwed otherwise. I mean, oh my god, this is so annoying. Probably no front plate. Well, I don't know. Yeah, you're right, actually. Alright, swap that over. Like, if there's somebody up here, we're just dead anyway. Oh, we need the ability to take a hit. Come on! Oh my god! Please. This is ruthless. This is actually ruthless. Damn it. Wow. Jesus Christ. It's a scout. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that's a scav. Okay, these guys have exfilled already. Come on. Crap. Whoa, there's scavs everywhere.
Ну чё ж, фура цела уже неплохо, а?
Okay. Maybe they are gone then. It's a shame if they are gone. Invest in this hunt for heal now.
Ну чё, нормально?
Yeah, I think the scout. I think the players are not here anymore. I think they've extracted. Never mind. Never mind. It's all good. It's all good. Lame. See, I love hunting the PMCs, but without heals, like, it's really annoying. Yeah, so I honestly think the Scar H is probably the best of the 7.62s now by quite a long way. The other ones were kind of similar, but now it seems that they're like not similar. The other ones are now. Do you need the tequila rig for anything? I think I've handed it in already, the bit that you need it for. I think this is mostly junk. Until they change everything again in a week. I know, that's why I'm like kind of holding my breath a little bit, because it's hard to say like, hey, this is the next new good gun, and then they change all the scar barrels, you know? It's like, oh man. Okay.
Gold, please.
Hey, old bull, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you, mate.
I had a guy.
Oh, I've not got it. I've not got it muted. I was checking out who we were going to raid. I think we're going to go to see Mr. Sergeant Prepper. It's quite funny. I get to this point in my stream, and the game like often just ends up not loading back in. It's quite funny. Cool. Okay. Well, we haven't found the Willer's wallet, but we've got the scav case, looking for it now. We've got 6 hour, which is on the blend at the moment. I think it's got 3 hours left on it. So that is either going to be a Cofton radio, or it's going to be the Willer's wallet. Because there's not many things that I have open. Like, not many at all, actually. Yeah, pray to the cultists and to the scavs. Exactly. What's the animation everyone's talking about? So it's this, basically. Look at this. Look at this horrible animation. So everyone's complaining about it, obviously. This is what it is now. And they want to do this to it. Why? Nobody knows. It's even bad on the high ergo stuff. This is what it is at the moment. This is what it's going to be. Anyway, Nikita said it's a work in progress. They've heard that everyone's freaking out. So not worry about it too much. And they're going to put it on ETS. And people are going to test it. We're going to have like multiple rounds of testing, so I don't mind. Like, my stance on it now, after speaking to everybody and hearing a few different opinions, is that I wouldn't mind if they changed the low ergo model to that, actually, and replaced Overswing with that. I think that would actually be quite cool. Because, like, the Overswingy guns are bad anyway. Yeah, low ergo makes sense, yeah. Don't change that for anything over, like, you know... Like, no SMGs should do that. No, like, medium to high ergo assault rifles should do that. I think it's just silly. Doesn't even look as bad as everyone was saying. Thing is, I think it'll feel worse than it looks. That's usually the way these things go. They're like, they feel worse than they look. Unfortunately. How much are crowbars going for? 34k? Not even that much. They trade for an L-can, so low levels want to buy them. You can't buy L-cans until a bit later on. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh, I've got this key tool as well. Key tools all over the place when going to mark rooms. It's quite funny. I want a dog tag case. Cool. Well, at least that money's going up. 3.3 mil and counting. Pretty tasty. Oh, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Logged in first time the other night, and what have they done to the AKM? Well, the attached was positive ergo, and it was around 40. Yeah, it's bad now. It's bad. Right. We are going to go and raid Mr. Sergeant Prepper. I'm going to go and get something to eat, because I'm actually starving, and I did eat dinner, but I didn't eat that much because I had such a huge lunch. And then I'm going to get some sleep. So I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow, and it's going to be something fun. in that video, hopefully. If I get everything sorted, should be something fun in there. But either way, I should be on tomorrow afternoon, hopefully, so we can carry on the search. Pray for me for my cultist circle, because we do have collector open, so we can get the Willis wallet, and maybe that will get a kappa. If I do get it in there, then I'll wait until I come onto stream next to show it. I won't just do it off stream. Yeah, either way, I'll catch you next time, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.